So this video shows us how we can use unit rate to help find equivalent ratios. Unit rate works really well when we can't figure out how to get from here to here. For example, how do we get from 5 to 6? Well, nothing divides or multiplies easily to get me from 5 to 6. So I can go ahead and find the unit rate first. If I do that, 3 to 6, my unit rate, 3 to 6, I need to get to 1. So I go ahead and I see that to get from 6 to 1, I divided by 6. Uh-oh, that's kind of funny. I have 1/2. So 1/2 to 1. So this is great because now I can use this to figure out this piece that I don't know. So I'd like to go something to 5. I can now easily get from 1 to 5. I can do that just by multiplying by 5. So I can figure out that I times it by 5, and this one's not as easy, but 1/2 times 5, I have 1/2 and 1/2, that makes a whole, 1/2 and 1/2, that makes a whole, and another half is my 5th half, making 2 2.5. So 2.5. So from here I can see that it should have been 2.5 or 2.5, whichever way that you want it. I'll go ahead and write it as a decimal. Over here, this one's actually a little bit easier of an example, but same concept. I can go ahead and see that I can't really easily get from 6 to 5. So I can use my unit rate to help me as an in-between step. So 24 to 6, I can change that to my unit rate by dividing by 6 so that it's per 1. And this time's a little nicer. I don't have a fraction like over here. 24 divided by 6 is 4, so I know my unit rate is 4 per every 1. So now I can go ahead and say, well, if I'm trying to get something to 50, I need to get to 50, I can go ahead and multiply by 50. So I can do 40 times 50. Well, 4 times 5 is 20, but it's not 4 times 5, it's 4 times 50, so I need to get my extra 0, and I can see that 20/50ths would have been equivalent. It would have been hard for me to know to get from 6 to 50 because it would have been multiplying by 56ths, which I don't really know that on the top of my head. So I can go instead to my unit rate first. Once I get to my unit rate, I can then easily get to the number that I'm looking for, and then I would know that the missing piece was at 200.